I'm very, very fortunate as a businessman to be building these super sweet one-off deals. You know, our clients can trust us, you know, say, hey, just do the best thing you can do. This is your business, you do it. And then we do it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be well received or anybody's gonna like it. So there's always that variable, that unknown. So basically how this whole thing started was, I got a call from Tim Love saying, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the ultimate tailgating party machine. We sat down, Sean and I, and came up with some concepts, and we worked with Jeffrey Transow, who put together a really good three-dimensional rendering packet with about 6 different views, and we just took the ball and ran with it.
For the Tim Love Tundra, the first things I had to do was to make different kind of brackets and cut this and cut that and weld here. I had to do all the paint work, color match everything. I had to do some polishing to, you know, obviously you always do that after you paint to make sure there's no dirt or anything on the paint. I had to do reassembly, make all the brackets pretty much for TVs, make all the mounts as well for the CO2 tank and the propane tank.
We all have something we specialize in that we do best. Pretty much what I do is just build and wire on this thing. We use a lot of wood, a lot of plexiglass, and it gets real confusing really fast, especially with the wiring. This build, we did something completely new that we didn't know was going to work, and we chamfered the plexiglass itself into the MDF, so the whole thing was cut at a steep angle. We were afraid that the lighting would shadow and it'd be brighter in areas, but it ended up working out phenomenal.
To cover some of the pieces on vinyl, with these guys, they're like kind of hard pieces to work because they don't like flat pieces. So what we do is put some glue on the vinyl, lay the material. I gotta heat the material up so I can stretch it, make the shape that I want it, make some cuts to make more flexible. Sometimes this doesn't stick that well, so I gotta make sure this is gonna come out.
Tim came down about a week or so before the initial unveil at SEMA, and just wanted to make sure that we hit the mark on what we sketched out and what we rendered out, and does this final product actually look like what we said it was going to look? Does it meet all his requirements? Is it what he wants? I feel like I can say, yes, we can do anything you want, but at delivery time, you're left out wondering what the client's reaction is going to be. That's the toughest part, is having the confidence and just, you know, believing that what we're doing is going to be a monster hit. So about 45 days ago or so, we started on this project. It's been a lot of super long, sleepless nights, but you know, that's just to get us here. Now we have 4 days of exposing this build to the public and marketing this vehicle for Toyota and for ourselves. So this is a mobile tailgating experience. Fully audio integrated, so you can play any media off your phone, 2 wine barrels or kegs on tap. Runs off the internet, so you got your ESPN, you can watch your games. The one thing that people have said the most that makes us feel good as builders is they love it.
I like your rig.
Thank you.
Tim Love was here. He was super pumped, and really at the end of the day, he's our client. He can't wait to get it back and start tailgating out of it.
With Misha and myself, my initial design and his really thought process of what should be done to the truck, we ended up with one of the greatest versions I've ever had. We'll take it on the road to a lot of football games, basketball games. Anything's a reason to tailgate, so anywhere I can drive this thing, I'm gonna pull it out, cook some food, and enjoy myself.
Tim Love proposed this idea for this amazing tailgating vehicle, but it takes a great team in order to bring all those things together and actually make the truck come to life. And Divine One Customs stepped to the plate, and as you can see behind me, they did an amazing job. And this thing is going to make its way around the world, and people are really just going to have a good time with it.
In my opinion, this is by far the best SEMA show that I've attended in the last 14 years. This is kind of what we really live for. You know, this right here seemed to be a grand slam.
Well, we're right here in beautiful Knoxville, Tennessee at Neyland Stadium. Debut of the new truck. Pretty excited to be here, just getting everything set up. You know, the stadium holds 104,000 people. It's the second largest stadium in the country. So pretty soon, we'll see the masses, no doubt. It's all about good time, good friends, talk about old times and partying. So today we're going to put on an amazing show here. This is what we do. course, after Divine One Customs does their part of the deal, I got to come in and finish up the show, which is actually put on the tailgate and show an example of what this truck is capable of doing on its own. The best part about it is we're going to have about 50 people. We're going to do a tailgate all off of one truck, which, by the way, is a practical impossibility, but we're going to do it today.
We got the Tundra all wrapped up, and we took it to Tennessee to break it in and have Tim Love show it off to everybody. And it was a big stage to be on. We had probably 140, 150,000 people that this thing was just sitting in the parking lot right in front of the stadium. It worked out really well. It was awesome.
And that's the way it's supposed to be. It's all about good time with good friends. Talk about good times and partying. We know it can't last forever, but we hope it never ends.
When I see that truck done, completed, working perfectly, I feel accomplished. As a company, we created something amazing, and it took a lot of work from a lot of people, and everything just came together wonderfully.